Most students think budgeting is something they will figure out later in life. But here's the truth no one tells you. The habits you build in your student years decide how you handle money for the rest of your life. And the biggest mistake you need to avoid is thinking you need a high income before you start budgeting. That is exactly where most people go wrong. If you are a student right now, and you feel like your money disappears within days of getting it, you are not alone. Maybe you get pocket money from your parents. Maybe you are working part-time. Or maybe you are living on a tight scholarship budget. Either way, the problem is the same. Money comes in, and it leaves even faster. In this video, you are going to learn the best budget apps for students that actually help you save money, track spending, and avoid unnecessary fees. You will understand which apps are simple, which ones automate everything, and which ones help you build long-term financial discipline without stress. And stay with me, because in a minute, I'll show you how students are saving hundreds of dollars every month just by using the right app, the right way, not by earning more. Let's get into it. Now here's where it gets interesting. Most students don't fail at budgeting because they are careless. They fail because they are guessing. They don't actually know where their money is going. One coffee here, one delivery order there, one subscription they forgot to cancel. It adds up fast. Imagine a student named Alex. Alex thinks he spends about $200 a month on food. But when he finally checks his transactions, it is closer to $450. That gap is what breaks most budgets. And this is exactly why budget apps exist. A good budget app does three things. First, it tracks your spending automatically. Second, it categorizes your expenses so you understand your habits. Third, it helps you plan limits so you don't overspend again. But here's the problem. Not all apps are built for students. Some are too complex. Some are too expensive. And some are designed for investors, not beginners. So choosing the right one matters more than you think. Let's start with one of the most popular apps in the world. Mint is often the first app students try. It connects to your bank account and automatically tracks everything. You can see your spending in categories like food, transport, entertainment, and bills. The biggest advantage of Mint is that it is simple and free. You don't have to manually enter every expense. Now here's where most people fail with Mint. They install it, connect their account, look at it once, and then forget it. The app only works if you check it regularly. Think of it like a fitness tracker. It does nothing if you don't look at your steps. A student named Jake used Mint and realized he was spending way too much on food delivery apps. Just seeing that number on a screen changed his behavior instantly. That is the power of awareness. But Mint is not perfect. It shows ads, and sometimes it pushes financial products. Also, in some regions, it has limited features. So while it is great for beginners, it is not the only option. Now let's talk about Rocket Money. This app is all about saving money automatically. It finds your subscriptions and helps you cancel the ones you don't use. Think about it. How many subscriptions do you have right now that you forgot about? Netflix, Spotify, random apps, cloud storage, gym memberships. Most students are paying for at least one thing they don't use. Rocket Money identifies those hidden expenses. And here's the interesting part. It can even negotiate bills for you in some cases. That means lower monthly payments without you doing anything. But here's the catch. Some features are paid. So if you are a student on a very tight budget, you need to decide if the savings are worth the subscription cost. In many cases, they are. Next up is YNAB, which stands for You Need a Budget. This one is different. YNAB does not just track your money. It teaches you how to assign every dollar a job. That means before you spend money, you already decide where it should go. Now this is where it gets interesting. Most apps are passive. YNAB is active. It forces you to plan. For example, if you have $100, you might assign 40 to food, 30 to transport, 20 to savings, and 10 to entertainment. Once the money is assigned, you stick to it. A student named John used NAB and realized something shocking. He was always running out of money not because he earned too little, but because he had no plan for what he already had. YNAB does have a learning curve. It is not as simple as Mint. But once you understand it, it becomes extremely powerful. It is best for students who want serious control over their finances. Now let's move to Pocket Guard. Pocket Guard is built for simplicity. It shows you one key number: how much money you can safely spend today. That is it. No complicated dashboards. No confusing charts. But here's the problem. Simplicity can be both good and bad. It is great for students who get overwhelmed easily. But it may not give enough detail for people who want deep insights. Still, for most students, Pocket Guard is a great starting point. It answers the most important question instantly. Can I afford this right now or not? Next is Good Budget. This app is based on the envelope system. You divide your money into categories like envelopes: food, rent, travel, entertainment. Once an envelope is empty, you stop spending in that category. This method is old school, but it works very well for students, especially those who tend to overspend without realizing it. Here's where most people fail with Good Budget. They don't stay consistent. They forget to update their envelopes. But if you actually stick with it, it builds strong discipline. Now let's talk about another underrated option, Spendee. Spendee is very visual. It uses colorful charts and graphs to show your spending habits. For students who like visual learning, this is very helpful. You can instantly see where your money is going. Imagine a pie chart where half of your money is going to food. That visual shock alone can change your behavior. But Spendee also has a limitation. Some advanced features require payment. So again, you need to decide based on your budget. Now, here is a secret most students don't realize. The best app is not the one with the most features. It is the one you actually use every day. A simple app used consistently is far better than a powerful app you ignore. So how do you choose the right one? If you want something simple and free, Mint or Pocket Guard works best. If you want to save on subscriptions and bills, Rocket Money is powerful. If you want deep financial discipline, YNAB is the strongest option. If you prefer visual tracking, Spendee is a good fit. And if you like old school budgeting methods, Good Budget is perfect. Now let's talk about how to actually use these apps properly. First, connect all your accounts. Bank accounts, cards, and any digital wallets. This gives you a complete picture. Without this step, you are only seeing half your money. Second, categorize your spending correctly. Don't leave everything as miscellaneous. That is where confusion starts. Third, set realistic limits. If you set too strict limits, you will ignore them. Start simple. For example, reduce food delivery spending by just 10% first. Now here's the part that changes everything. Review your spending weekly, not monthly. Monthly reviews are too late. Weekly reviews help you correct mistakes early. A student named Alex started doing weekly reviews and realized he was spending too much on weekends. Just that small awareness helped him save almost $80 a month. But there is one more mistake you must avoid. Do not try to track everything manually if you don't need to. Automation exists for a reason. Use it. At the same time, do not rely completely on automation either. You still need to understand your habits. Balance is key. Now let's quickly talk about rewards and savings features. Some apps offer cashback insights, subscription cancellations, and spending alerts. These features might seem small, but they add up over time. For example, canceling just 2 unused subscriptions could save you $20 to $40 every month. That is money you can use for food, travel, or saving for emergencies. Before we end, let's summarize everything clearly. Budget apps help students track spending, control habits, and save money without needing advanced financial knowledge. Mint is great for beginners. Rocket Money helps reduce hidden expenses. YNAB builds strong financial discipline. Pocket Guard keeps things simple. Good Budget teaches structured budgeting. And Spendee makes everything visual and easy to understand. The biggest takeaway is this. You don't need more money to start saving. You need better awareness. If you are a student watching this, start today. Pick one app. Set it up in the next 10 minutes. Track your first week of spending. You will immediately see patterns you never noticed before. And once you see those patterns, everything changes. If you found this helpful, like the video, leave a comment with the app you are going to try, and subscribe for more simple finance guides that actually help you save and grow your money the smart way.